Former President Donald Trump is pretty furious over a supposedly leaked recording of him bragging about having classified information to people, of course, who were not privy to said classified material. Now, according to different reporting, this is from the Associated Press, Justice Department prosecutors have obtained an audio recording of former President Donald Trump from after he left office, i.e. was no longer in power, of which he talks about holding on to classified Pentagon documents related to a potential war against Iran. Well, it says attack on Iran, but an attack on Iran would lead to a war, so yeah, probably not a good thing to have and to try to share with other people. Yikes. Now, CNN originally reported on the tape, said Trump suggested on the recording that he wanted to share information from the document with others, but that he knew it was classified, i.e. he did not declassify them when he had the ability to do so. Yikes. So now look, if this is legitimate, if it exists, it's real, I'd love to hear it. It would show that not only did he know that it was, again, classified, meaning that he did not classify them with his mind powers or anything like that, when he actually did have the power to do so, because presidents do have the power to declassify documents. They just have to actually say, I am declassifying this document now, instead of, doing it in his head like he's Professor X or some weirdo stuff, and somehow everybody else is supposed to know, oh, don't worry, that's declassified. No, that's not how it works. Yes, while you do have the power, you actually need to exercise the power and tell people, hey, I declassified it. When you still have the ability to do so, he did not. At least according to this tape, and he knew it. He knew it. And, again, he supposedly admits it and says, hey, I would love to share with you this document pertaining to a potential war with Iran. But, I probably shouldn't, because, it's classified defense material. But, hey, I have it. Well, look at me. I've got all this awesome classified material. I would love to share it with you, but I can't. Is this a normal Trump brag, or is this... I mean, it's a Trump brag, of course. But is it based on reality? Did he actually have that document, and was he wanting to show people or pretend to want to show people? Either way, not good. Not good at all. Now, this report say the recording has been provided to Special Counsel Jack Smith, whose team of prosecutors have been spending months investigating potential mishandling of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago, and whether Trump or anyone else sought to criminally obstruct the probe. So those are the details. Potentially not good. Okay, considering how the investigation around these classified documents that he refused to, give back to the government when the government asked for them. But, he's already, again, being investigated for that. But, there's other things. It's the kind of evidence that you would need to make the case that he was, yes, lying about all of this, about declassifying it and all that. And so he was in possession of classified materials and then was doing obstruction and not returning them, but claiming that they were his and that they were declassified, which, again, based on a complete falsehood. But, the other thing is, the dissemination of classified materials that you knew were classified, and sharing them or wanting to share with other people around you, and having that document in your hand with people around you. Again, highly sensitive defense documents here, with people who are not cleared to view those documents. That is also bad. Not good. Very bad, sad baby, because that would, again, be a separate charge. That said, Donald Trump thinks the only crime here, though, it is not what's in this alleged tape. It's leaking it. Yeah. Within an hour of the report breaking and spreading across cable news, Trump attacked former U.S. Attorney Rachel Rollins, who resigned on Tuesday after she was found to have leaked information to a friend running for office. Okay. Why is he using that comparison? Well, we'll get to that. Quote, Massachusetts top prosecutor leaked sensitive information from the Justice Department in an effort to help a friend win an election and hurt the opponent. The prosecutor just resigned. Big ramifications. But wait, all the Democrat persecutors that are trying to interfere with the 2024 presidential election are leaking constantly and illegally about me. Will they be resigning? And will there be an investigation into their leaking? There should be. Furthermore, on Thursday, today, he wrote on his favorite platform, because he owns it.
Truth essential.
Just like the Democrat-inspired fake dossier, Russia, Ukraine, impeachment hoax number 1, impeachment hoax number 2, the no collusion Mueller report, and so much else. I don't know. This guy, he basically just says that the illegally leaked by the DOJ, FBI, and special prosecutor document story is a continuation of the greatest witch hunt of all time. And like all the others, fake news. He then said, I did nothing wrong. They did. And I've been doing it for a long time. Great poll numbers. Election interference. Wow. Okay. Now, from the Trump campaign on Wednesday, however, they said leaks from radical partisans behind this political persecution are designed to inflame tensions and continue the media's harassment of President Trump and his supporters. It's just more proof that when it comes to President Trump, there are absolutely no depths to which they will not sink as they pursue their witch hunts. Yes, so witch hunt, persecution, leaky, all this stuff. Okay, so that's their obviously their narrative that they're going with. But wait a minute, how does anybody know that it's the Department of Justice that leaked this, or that it's an actual leak itself? And by the way, you also, in saying leaker, you just confirmed that this happened. I mean, you didn't say that it didn't happen, right? I didn't see anything really in there that you could say this definitely did not happen. They made it up. Well, you could say fake news, but there's no coherency in any of these statements that have come out. So, of course, the first statement came out on Wednesday that I read to you, and then by earlier today, that's when all the fake news stuff came out. So I'm guessing that he realized that, oh, I accidentally confirmed the existence of this alleged tape that, to be fair, no one has heard yet, at least not in the public, hasn't been released yet. Well, way to go. Congratulations. A little too late for damage control. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not dismissing the fact that this could be a leak. Okay. I mean, look, CNN says, no, this wasn't a leak. This was from our reporting. We did this. The DOJ did not just give it to us. And look, there were other people that were in the room that, could have been recording this. It's not like we haven't heard of people recording phone calls or recording things. Apparently conservatives record each other all the time. Steven Crowder, for example, is a pretty good example of this, recording meetings with Daily Wire. And so, I mean, apparently everybody's out to stab each other in the back in the conservative world. Why should we be surprised that somebody in this meeting made a tape? If it happened, I mean, how else would the tape exist? Wait, did Donald Trump literally make the tape? That would be the dumbest thing in the world. But again, not exactly the smartest people. Not the smartest people, not the greatest people.
Stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so, but anyway, look. The point that I'm going to is, I'm not saying that, it couldn't have been a leak. The establishment does leak things to the press all the time when there is a political, when it's politically advantageous. Let's be fair about that. Of course they do. The establishment hates Donald Trump, and for a lot of very good reasons. Okay. To be fair, a lot of good reasons. The media is also pretty famous for uncritically parroting intelligence community and Pentagon press releases or leaks, and doing a fair bit of stenography. Let's be fair about that. Look at Iraqi weapons of mass destruction, the alleged PP tape that didn't pan out. Thank God, actually. But again, the tape also could very well be real, and not leaked by the DOJ, but actually from somebody in the room. And if that's the case, I guess regardless of where it actually came from, well, the fact of what's in it actually matters the most. And that's the thing. If it is real and it says, basically what it's being reported as, and Donald Trump is there saying, yes, I know that this is classified. I did not declassify it before. By the way, you want to look? I got this really awesome classified document to show you. And Donald Trump's dumb brag, well, then that's going to be incredibly damaging to all of his defense. Because again, remember, he claimed I declassified it already when I left office, so they were mine. And so, no, it's not obstruction. These were mine. Well, they're not. And we just saw, of course, him coming back, this morning, calling it fake news, but previously, oopsie confirming it by not actually pushing back against its existence by citing the leaker. So, look, this is disastrous in so many different ways. Now that it's out there, by the way, remember, this is an alleged attack. This is a document that's alleged to have a plan to attack the country of Iran, the nation. War plans. That's really messed up. What? Like, I'm pretty sure that's the Iranians are not going to take very kindly to that one. Okay. And so the fact that this is out there, that Donald Trump was trying to show and tell other people in order to, I don't know, get how Donald Trump, or why Donald Trump does these things, to brag. So bragging about this, hey, I got war plans for Iran, that's incredibly scary. Exposing it to people without clearance, that's scary. That said, I mean, I know there's a lot of experts that are out there saying, this is it, this is the nail in his coffin. I don't know. Donald Trump has shown an uncanny ability to worm his way out of the most serious of charges. So I'm not going to say we got him yet. But I will say, eventually people's luck does run, it runs out. Okay. And I think personally, he's really overdue for that luck running out. Massively